my fellow Nigerians, both home and abroad. This morning, I want to thank our men and women in uniform, Nigerian military, for the good job they did in the northern part of Nigeria, around Maiduguri, Gombe area, abducting and disrupting the exercise and the operations of Boko Haram terrorists, who are part of the gangs that have been terrorizing Nigeria and making Nigeria unsecure. I want to thank the military because this is what they know how to do. And many of them that I speak with every day, they say if they have all the tools and equipment ready, that within 24 hours, they can summon any Boko Haram or any insurgents in any country. And that is why I believe General Sani Abacha, when he said, if any insurgents last more than 24 hours, people in government or someone close to government have hands in it. So I want to thank Nigerian military for the good job they've done in being able to save more than 86 kidnappers, which will have brought millions to the kidnappers and these terrorists. I also want to still thanking the US President, Donald J. Trump, because of his threat. That is why we see a change and a shift in our security operations in Nigeria. If not for the threat of Mr. Donald Trump, I'm not sure that probably these 86 kidnapped people could have been freed or even fought for. But because of the threat of US President, see Nigerian government running helter-skelter to see how they can solve a lot of problems in the area of security, which is a good thing. And that is why I tell many Nigerians who say, what is US coming to? I say, no, we need international community to help us because it looks like our government has lost control of insecurity. No doubt about it. So if we are picking up security and making sure that we are, start displacing and intercepting or intersecting or interjecting, whatever, English we want to use, overpowering these terrorists in our country and chasing them away from our borders, then we'll say kudos. When government do what is right, some of us will applaud it. But that does not mean that we will not also speak when things are not going the right way. Now, my appeal is to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And my appeal is very simple. That these Boko Haram terrorists that have been nabbed today, or nabbed yesterday, Sunday, and especially the ones who are sponsoring them, who were taking food to them. This is a network of terror. All of this network must be unpicked. All of this network must be charged to court. All of this network must face the wrath of the law in our country. See, a country cannot work without law and order. There is no nation that can succeed if there is no law and order. Over 8 years now, the whole administration of Muhammadu Buhari, up till President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's tenure, how many terrorists have been sentenced to jail? How many terrorists has been sentenced to jail? How many? How many are we rehabilitating? Instead of keeping them in jail, we are rehabilitating them. So also, the case of every terrorist that's been picked from now, let us try them in court and put them in jail. That is the only reason, the only thing that will discourage other people, other young ones that they are recruiting to join their network. When they realize that they're going to go to jail or they could be killed by hanging, that is when they realize that no, because these are murders they are committing. Terrorism anywhere in the world is not taken seriously. It is only in our country that we are having meeting and sitting down with terrorists. It is not supposed to be done. Because when you give terrorists the opportunity to sit down, then you give them a space in government. They become the fourth arm of government in your country. So I want to beg on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that if you're going to take on security, take it on, head on, and let the world see that you are doing the needful. If you need intelligence, the US can help Nigeria with intelligence. There's nothing wrong with that. The US, the Russia, the Chinese, the Europe, they can help Nigeria with intelligence. If that is all we need, let us work with our partners and see how we can comb our country off terrorism and insurgencies. It is very important. That is the only reason why we have government. There must not be any anybody or any group of people that has monopoly of power more than a government. When it does, the government is failing or the government has failed. So this government can still pick it up and do the needful and begin to comb every Zambisa forest, every forest across Nigeria where we know these terrorists are. We know where they are. Intelligence will know where they are. Let us use our intelligence to do the right thing and fish out every terrorist in our country. Kudos to the men in military who I know if they have the equipment needed, they will get the job done. And I want to beg on the Nigerian government, buy equipment for your military. Let us stop the corruption of stealing and embezzling money. Where are you taking the money to? Let your country be safe. Let our country be safe. If there's anybody in government who's supposed to procure any equipment for the military and embezzle or siphon the money, let us jail them. Let us bring them to book. Let us ask them to come and answer the question and repay back any money stolen from government, especially money meant for security. That is the only way we can have a country and have a nation. So thank you to the men of military, the women and men in military of Nigeria. Thank you for the job you are doing. Some of us appreciate you, and we will do much better when some of us find ourselves in Nigerian government someday. May God bless you. May God bless me. May God bless Nigeria. And may God bless everyone.